And you
Please
raise
Skype
up...
die.
What's that? Sorry, what was that, Declan? Did we lose Declan again?
I think maybe.
God damn
I
it.
suppose so.
I'm like, didn't quite hear that, Declan. Nothing from him. Son of a bitch.
He's like, well, then you'll never hear it then.
Alright, well, that's all you can do this
Oh, I'm
time.
not going to get any XP for this fight, am I?
There's no experience.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as XP in this game, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or points. I'm not
No,
getting
no,
any
points are always shared.
Oh, okay.
Are they really?
Well,
Okay.
That's
not
the
from,
point.
I mean, I guess they're not always shared, but anyway.
They're mostly
Well,
shared.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm not going to
so-
shaft you because your character's off resting. Nil, what do you do? So this wall of dirt, probably about 3 feet tall, gets like... Not 3 feet. Yeah, 3 feet. Gets like lifted out of the ground and kind of forms a heap in front of you.
Can
Am I
I
back?
prepare
Yes.
my sword?
Yes, you are.
Yes. Do you want to like swing at him as he like tries to run past?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
What happened?
You can also take like a step if you want to do that. In case he tries to like duck around the other side.
I'll
I
step,
have returned to the land of the living.
Yay!
step
What happens?
here, I suppose.
Okay.
What
Nil
happened?
is like preparing his sword to swing.
Oh, hang on. I didn't want the thing to encompass the whole hex, just the one bit in front of him. Like a straight line, not a hexagon.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll work out about the same.
Okay. Well, would it be
That's
possible for
dirt.
people to step into that square then? Or hex?
Yeah, I guess so.
That would make life easier.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Nil, you sit there and you're preparing an attack, or like you're waiting until he comes within
I'll
one
have
hex of you.
moved there. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no,
Strega.
here would be fine. Here would be fine. What's
There's
that?
fine. Okay.
2,
Um,
3, 4, 5, and then I can't prepare an attack, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just move there.
Okay, cool. Let's see. What does he do? He is going to put his back against this wall and pull out a knife from underneath his shirt and ready it as an action. That's all he does.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have the rest of us in the turn order, by the way.
Yeah, it's just...
I've got all 4 of you in the turn order.
we only see the dead guy.
Oh,
Whatever,
okay, you
it
might have
doesn't
to
matter.
refresh then. I can tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
your turn.
I will step towards him. It's 1 step and no penalty, or any more than that, and I have to take a penalty to attacking,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Right,
unless you make an all-out attack, in which case I think you can make a... I think I was wrong before. I think it's only a half move that you can make.
Okay.
So you could move up to 2 yards towards him, and it's like charging. But an all-out attack means you can't make a defense roll if he attacks you back.
How does increasing your defense work, readying defenses?
If you choose an all-out defense, you can either increase 1 defense by 2, so either block or parry or dodge, or you can
Okay.
choose a double defense.
Okay, so I
Which
get
means
to
you
dodge
can-
and
you can
parry,
choose-
for example.
Exactly. But then you
Alright.
can't attack.
Okay,
your
can I
full
still
attack.
move at all?
You can take 1 step.
Alright, I'll take a step. I will allow myself to both parry and dodge, and I will yell, drop your weapon and you get to live.
Okay. Yeah, nil. So he yells that out.
Mhm.
Tim?
Tim?
I will step over here.
Okay.
That's 2.
And I'll keep my sword ready.
Okay.
Me?
Yes, Strega.
Step over here,
Okay.
and then I'll do this, and then I'll keep my Nagatana ready.
If you...
If I
Okay,
move.
yeah, no, I guess you can move, and then you can turn that into an attack. Alright, yep. That works.
Is there such thing as a attacks of opportunity in Gurps?
No. You only
Okay.
get to attack somebody if you've taken the weight maneuver, and then when they trigger it, you get to, like, insert your turn.
Okay, so he can actually just run right past if he wanted.
Yeah, well, Tim did take the weight maneuver.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
So there's this, like, wall of heaped dirt, which he could probably run over, but it would slow him down.
Yeah.
Next to him, he's got his back against the wall and this knife ready. Let's see. Okay. Strega, he charges at you.
Alright, so I get to make
Uh,
an attack?
Yes. And
Alright.
he's making an all-out attack against you.
I'm making an attack at his leg.
Okay. So yeah, he's making an all-out attack against you, but your attack interrupts his.
Yeah.
You moved, so I think you can you'll have to take a normal attack.
Yeah. So I'll take an attack at the legs.
Okay, left or right? Any preference?
No, it doesn't matter. Does
Probably
that
a
hit?
miss.
What's
have
your
a
skill?
15.
15. That might just barely hit.
Is it -3
Minus
to hit
2
a leg?
for leg.
Oh, that hits him.
So brings your
Nice.
skill. Yeah, you hit.
Yep, okay.
He can't defend.
So,
All out attack.
So you hit him. Roll damage.
11.
Oh my god, you're
Oh my
totally
God.
chopping off a limb. So he's wearing padded cloth armor underneath. You feel as you hit like his legs, what look like baggy trousers are like padded cloth. So he reduces damage by 1, which means he only takes 15 damage to his leg. Luckily,
He's
points.
a cyborg.
Let's see.
Did it destroy the leg armor?
Well, it shreds his leg. That's a problem.
Ah, yeah.
I just
Uh,
want him
Armor's
to walk away out of
probably
this.
anyway.
so his leg can only take HP divided by 2 damage.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
right.
he has 13 hit points, which means he can only take 8. No, 7.
Yeah.
So he takes 7 points of damage from that. But the leg is crippled.
Yep.
So that's a problem. And he has shock of -4, so any attacks he makes are going to be at -4 to his skill. That's a problem. Yeah.
Oh, how much fatigue did I take for the wall, by the way? I didn't mark it. I didn't hear what you said.
3.
3. Okie dokes. That's important to keep track of.
Yes. And it is a major wound, so he has to make a HP check. 10, which makes it. So he doesn't fall unconscious or like get knocked over and stunned. So he continues running at you, like hack at his leg, and the thing like you feel muscles break. He runs up to you and just tries to like stab you.
Okay.
And he's making a double attack with his dagger. He moves into the same hex as you, by the way,
Alright.
because it's a close weapon. And then he makes 2 attacks. His skill is only 8 though, because he's been injured. He crits you with 1.
Holy crap.
Oh. Shit, so 1 hits.
Yeah, so he's just like trying to shank you in the torso, presumably to run past after, but I don't think that's going to happen with a
And
messed up leg.
I'm still gonna make a dodge and retreat on the second hit.
The second hit misses anyway.
It misses anyways?
He's
Okay,
only got a
so-
skill of 8 because you hit him and he's in shock.
Okay, so 1 hits. Alright, fair enough.
Can you not evade critical hits?
No, if a critical hit always hits, a perfect 3 always hits and does max damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Any specific body part or just torso?
He's just trying to shank you in the torso.
Alright.
And
It's
let me look up.
Well, he
The
hits,
large
but he
knife
still has to
damage.
roll damage.
Yeah, I still got to roll damage.
okay.
I gotta look up what a large knife is.
I got.
So
I
crits
got-
don't instantly nuke in this game.
I have hardened leather, medium torso.
That's thrusting. Okay, so he does thrusting, impaling damage. His strength is 11. Does anybody have a 11 strength?
I got
Tell me
12.
what the thrusting damage for that is. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
hang on a sec. Damage. Oh god, I have no
26
clue where
minus
that is.
1.
Yes, that. Just found it.
Fuck. So he... And your kidney.
And then it's blocked
actually
by
not.
armor.
But it like hits your armor and he digs a line across it but can't like connect, and he more or less just kind of collapses like on top, not on top of you, but like into you,
Yeah.
as you like shred his leg with your nagatana.
Yep.
Olin. And he, as he does, he like screams as he goes, "Ah!" Then gets hit by the blade. Using
Okay,
in like words.
What do we do now?
we question him right here.
Alright.
Olin,
So-
1 second. What do you do?
Move up towards him. What would it take to grab him and just throw him to the ground
Do
forcefully?
you have a free hand?
Yeah.
In
I've
that
been
case, you
using
can, just,
magic,
you
so...
can just try and grab him.
Okay, and it's what, a grapple check, or does he have disadvantage
It's
for...
a brawling check, which is just based on dexterity if you don't have brawling.
Mm,
To
don't
try and like
really
grab
want-
him, and then you have to like oppose strength.
Don't really want to brawl him. Instead, I'll move towards him. Does drawing a weapon work?
How does drawing a weapon? It takes
Yeah.
1 round.
Can I do it as part of the move action?
I don't think so actually.
Okay. Wait, did I say... Oh, I went in full defense last turn, right? So
Yeah.
I guess I have my sword out?
Yeah, I assumed you actually had your weapon out, like, drawn
Okay.
beforehand anyway.
Yeah, well, I was focusing more on the magic element. So
Yeah.
I'll just walk up to him and point my sword at his throat and say, answer is...
Okay. Nil?
I'm going to go over and I'll hold my sword with the tip kind of against his other leg,
Okay.
Shit.
like ready to thrust it.
Okay. Strega?
Alright, so this guy's collapsed below me, right?
He's like, he doesn't actually, he does fall over, doesn't he? Yeah, he's fallen to the ground because you cut his leg off, basically. Well, not off, but you cut his leg
Awesome.
bad. I think you were... How much damage? You did 15?
Mhm.
Never mind, no, you actually literally cut his leg off.
Only 7, because you said it couldn't take more. But
Yeah, but it did double what it would take to cripple it, so he cuts it off.
Jesus Christ, he's going to bleed out.
So yeah, this guy like runs at you and you like sweep his leg off, and he like lands on you and tries to shank you and misses on his armor, on your armor.
You should have
And
stuck to the quarter
His
staff.
leg's just like on the ground.
Oh boy.
Alright, so this guy's not unconscious yet, right?
No.
Oh dear.
Alright,
I just
I'm gonna attack his hand.
Okay. You can't because he's like right next to you.
Alright, I move one step back and then I
Yeah.
attack the hand.
Can the Nagatana attack at a range of 1?
If I use the polearm skill.
Then yes.
You should move back.
It might.
this
I think
way.
it requires a turn to ready it for 1 yard. Then.
Really?
Does it have the little asterisk next to it?
It has it on the 2.
Yeah. So it means it takes an action to ready it between 1 and 2.
Oh.
Just like shift your grip on it.
I'll impale his hand on my turn then.
Jesus Christ.
Okay then, that's fine.
So you like ready your Nagatana for like close range combat.
Yeah.
On his turn, he makes a fright check. Because you guys are scary as shit, and you just cut off his leg.
Yeah.
Well, he tried to run. Why would he try
Yeah.
to run?
I'm gonna add
To be fair,
4
I didn't think I
cut
did
off
do
his
that
leg.
effectively.
Wow, I think
13.
he's scared.
Severe feint lasting 2d6 minutes.
I wish I knew
Alright, so he
the way from
passes out.
there. Okay.
Alright.
Let's get him into the bar, tie him up, and question it. Wait, the bar might not be the best place. What time is it?
You know, if we still had that hut, we might be able to time up there.
Oh well, what time is it? In game?
9 o'clock probably.
AM?
Yeah.
Okay, we're dragging him into the bar in place.
Alright.
But first we should probably bind his leg so he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Learn that one. the hard
Sorry
way.
about that. I didn't mean it. Actually,
It's
not
okay.
that sorry. It was pretty cool.
Should have had better armor.
I guess we can try and heal him quickly, and if that doesn't work, we can just cauterize a wound so he doesn't die.
Oh, he takes 1. Ah. Sorry.
What?
No, nothing. He takes 1 point of injury because he was scared so bad of you guys.
You guys like made him piss his pants.
He
Literally,
pissed himself and
just
infected
fainted
his cut off leg.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's looking at him.
Heart
After
attack.
like all that, like this like whole combat thing took like 3 seconds, right? He like
Yeah.
Strega comes around the corner. He turns to bolt. You guys come out. He turns around, rushes at Strega. Strega cuts off his leg. And he faints. All this like yelling. You hear a couple like footsteps running towards you from like the main street over like here by the bar.
Okay, well, we're still dragging him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like as you drag him out, a couple of peasants. One of them has a hatchet in one hand. The other with like a baton, like a wooden carved baton, come out and one yells, "What happened? Who's that? What have you done to him?"
He's a spy. He's an enemy.
They look at each
We
other.
don't actually know that for sure, by the way.
I know, I'm well aware of this. Well, kind of, I believe he's an enemy.
They look at
I'm
each other.
jumping to
And
conclusions.
one of them says, "Spy for who?"
Whoever captured the huntress.
They look back and forth, and one of them like leans over and whispers. The other one nods and thinks about it. And you notice they take like a couple steps back. And the one who was whispered to says, "She's not missing, or she wasn't captured. She's missing. What do you know?"
You're done fucked up.
No, I
Yeah, good
haven't.
job, bud. I told you to
Nothing
keep a
yet.
secret.
Nothing yet. Anyway,
But like, why wouldn't she have come
come
back
on,
if she wasn't?
keep dragging the
They're
guy
like,
before he bleeds
are you
out.
guys like dragging him in as like you're talking to these guys? No, nothing's going on. Spy, is Hunter something? Listen,
We want to stop him bleeding out, so either heal him right here or drag him into the bar where we can tie his leg up. Or burn it, whichever works.
all right. The two of them, the same guy like leans over. There's like a nod between the two of them, and they both turn and run back the way they came.
Okay,
It's like
so we
breaking
should...
out into full sprints.
This ought to get Randy's
They're the
attention.
real spies. Someone watch the door.
Lol. Straker, watch the door.
Alright, I'll watch the door. I'm covered in
We'll
blood.
find this guy in... You're covered. Oh, yeah. Well,
I just love this scene where he runs at you and you just like sweep his leg off with your staff stick.
I'll have your legs.
I honestly, my character would have been shocked, like, oh god, I just wanted to no, what the, oh god.
I never meant to hurt him.
In the future, if you want to, you can lower your strength to avoid hurting somebody, but you have to do it before you roll damage.
Okay.
Well, what... Did you roll max damage? You did,
Yeah, I
didn't you?
roll like
Yeah.
11 damage and then I think 50.
Did you like kill him?
Cut off his leg.
Cut his leg off.
Oh.
Nothing to
Surprised
worry
I
it's
just
not
didn't want him
instantly
to like. I just didn't want him to walk. That's all I wanted.
Mission accomplished. Oh, fuck.
See, if it was any other crippling wound, you'd have to roll to see if it's permanent, but you literally cut off his leg, and that's pretty damn permanent.
So, how do we heal him? Do we have to
So you
roll for it? Or do we
drag
just...
him into the inn, and what, like set him on a table?
Yeah, we open the door with a bang, slam his ass on the table, and say, "Alright, help us heal this idiot."
Alright, Striker, you're like watching the door?
Yep.
Okay. There are like some windows, so I'm assuming like you're like peeking out, keeping an eye out for things. The bartender isn't actually up right now, he's upstairs sleeping. Do you make enough noise to like try and wake him up?
Nope. Nope.
Okay. And this guy's still completely passed out, like he's not saying anything. If you want to apply first aid, you can.
I
Let's
will
do that.
Try.
Do it. Do
Nope.
it. Do it.
Neil, would you like
This is
to
gonna be...
do the same?
Sure, I'll help.
Come on, Neil, help me out here.
Observe as we try and fix this guy's body again.
Oh no.
Neil, keep trying. I'm going
So-
to light the
So
fire.
you did how many points of damage? 15, right?
Yeah. Well, you allocated 7. You said.
Yeah. What was it? What was it total?
7, I
You
think,
rolled
was the
6,
max that the
11
leg could
minus
take.
1, which ended up being 10 or something?
Mm.
Yeah. So he took 20 points of damage, so he's rolling at a minus 4 to stop the bleeding.
Okay. I'm going to
Shoot.
run up to the fire, grab a burning... I don't know, what would you call it? Stick, I guess. And...
Alright, well, let's see if he's stable. He might stabilize on his own. Okay, so he takes 3 points of bleeding damage. So that's the thing.
GG.
I like fire, so I probably would have done this before.
Alright, so are you just like, you take like the poker and try and like cauterize the wound?
Yep.
Yeah, well, a burning log.
With no knowledge of how it works.
Alright, give me a first aid roll with a +2, and then roll me a d6.
Oh
Oh,
god.
sorry, that's a 10.
10?
The +2 is to my skill, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so that would be
Oh,
8.
you miss by 1, don't you?
Really?
Because your IQ is 11, right?
Yes.
Minus 5 for the basic. Never mind. You miss by 2.
Can
It's
I-
not as depressing then.
Can I make any points for being a pyromaniac?
No. Not quite yet.
Worth a shot.
Roll me a d6 though. D6 minus 2 actually.
Oops. This is going to be burning damage.
It's gonna be... It is gonna be burning damage.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course it's gonna
Alright,
be burning
so
damage.
for all intents and purposes, he's unconscious for a long time. Neil, would you like to try and fix up his leg post cauterization?
Ah, damn it.
Good luck. Does he
Ah.
bleed out on his own? Let's see. Yeah.
3. No.
Almost. He missed it by 1. He's got a health of 11. Strega, at this point, as you're listening outside, you hear the sounds of like heavy booted feet, like coming from somewhere near the center of town.
Yeah.
You should probably go ask them for help.
I alert everyone. I alert everyone about what I hear.
Quickly
I tell you to go out and get help.
All right, I run out and try and get help.
Okay.
to the fireplace. I don't want to be seen with it.
Okay, you put the poker back. Okay. Both of you roll me first aid rolls, if you're still trying to save him.
8.
Of course we are.
Nope.
Oh, I missed by...
Missed by one. Or no.
I'd use the fire, it would have been
Missed by a number.
5.
You missed by, I think, more than one. Anyway, he tries to not bleed out. Nope, no luck on his part. So he loses another, another 2 hit points, actually.
Does anyone have the presence of mind to grab the rest of his leg?
No.
It's just sitting in the. It's
Just
just
so
sitting
by
in
the
the.
glass
the
maker's
feet
shot.
are-
It's just this... Oh, God.
Drum of feet are getting closer. More first aid rolls.
Do I see it?
No, but you think they'll probably
I got a
rise.
5.
Oh,
5.
what's your IQ? Oh my god, you
10.
you stopped the bleeding.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, you
I assume this is important, but I've been out the entire day, so.
Yep.
You're
You
probably
know
still
what's going
sleeping.
on.
Yeah.
The smell of burning flesh may wake you up in a few hours.
Yeah. So you like get his leg like tourniqueted. Well, what's left of his leg, his upper thigh, tourniqueted off, and most of the bleeding has stopped. It's like
Yay.
oozing, but not gushing now. Strega, you see coming around this corner to like if you came out the door to the right, a group of 6 people. The front 4 are all wearing a suit of like just long chainmail that hangs to their knees. 2 of them have spears, 2 of them have 2-handed axes. The 2 guys in the back both have one-handed like hatchets and shields.
Mhm.
And they run up. Oh, you were coming to meet them though, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were like going out to get help.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see then past them is one of the guys you'd seen before who yells, "That's the guy!" And the 4 or the 6 of them like start running towards you and shouting on top of each other, like, "Who are you? Get down! Drop your weapons! What are you doing here?" Just like a bunch of them yelling at you at once.
At this point, can I wake up and go downstairs?
Please, the God, let me succeed this self-control roll.
Making self-control roll, oh my god.
Okay, thank God.
Oh,
Wait, what were you self-controlling?
My overconfidence.
Imagine.
Oh.
I was...
Who the hell am I? Who the hell are you?
I
do you
yell
say?
out, "We need help."
Yeah. So like, do you drop your weapon? Are you
I-
still carrying your Nagatana?
Absolutely not. I'm not gonna drop my weapon.
All right. Oh, so you're not dropping it?
Hell no.
All right. In that case, the
That looks pretty threatening.
yeah, they basically like form up like 10 or 3 yards away from you and like get their weapons ready and like they keep yelling, "Drop your weapon! Who are you?" The guy in the back yells something to like the nearest guy that you can't hear over all the shouting.
So much machoism, god damn it.
And it's like,
It's the popo.
Popo. At this point, do I like wake up and like go downstairs?
I mean, you probably hear something outside. You probably don't want to get up though because you won't get your healing for the day.
Yeah, stay down.
But if I
I'll
don't
just
get up,
do
they might just die, and it might be for nothing.
Well, considering what you've been through, do you
Stressed
really
out.
want to get in between us and that?
I could erect a wall in the door and make it like,
Walks to the top of stairs, erects a wall, falls downstairs, breaks neck.
you know what? Work.
Jaden
this will not,
strikes again.
this won't incorporate me fighting an army, would it?
No.
Just 4 guys.
That's very... I don't want to fight these
It's
people,
a 4-man
though.
army.
They don't want to fight you. They just don't want you to have a weapon in your hands that's covered in leg blood.
Oh shit.
I don't care. I'm not dropping this thing. I just got it.
They're not gonna.
Just put it inside.
I like...
But, like,
I'll
you
I'll
have a
sheath
sheath.
it.
I don't think you can sheath like a 6
Yes,
foot
you
long
can.
weapon.
You
You can
can.
like, stow it
Yes, you can. But
It's
they
a-
have like shoulder sheath, like things that you sling it over your
I guess
shoulder.
yeah,
kinda.
you can like sling it over
Yeah.
your shoulder, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure that's what they mean.
I sling it over my shoulder, and I like...
Alright.
I like put my hands up.
Okay, yeah, they like the guy who's talking to the original like the peasant. They exchange words, and he goes and looks around and says looks down the alleyway and sees this leg lying there, and he looks at you and in all seriousness says, "Where's the rest of him?
Huh?
What have you done with him?"
He's in the bar.
He looks around, finds the bar, motions to 2 other guys who like come up to the door and like kick it open. It wasn't barred very strongly, so it just kind of like splinters some wood.
Wait, he didn't bar it at all.
We didn't bar it.
Yeah, we just let Straker go out. Who
Oh,
would
that's
bar-
true. Yeah, never mind. You're right. Why would you bar it? So yeah, it swings open, slams against the wall, and they see you 2 like wrapping his leg up to try and stop the bleeding. A poker covered in blood, like lying awkwardly next to the fireplace. And I feel like this is a good place to break for the day.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
Just as like these guards look at it and you're just like trying to save this guy's life after cutting off his leg. Oh.
God.
Oh.
Find out what happens next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
So everybody take 1 point of character, 1 character point and 1 combat point.
What?
Alright.
I'm confused. Like, there's a difference?
Oh, did I not mention this to you? Everybody has 2 sets of points separate from their goals. You get character points, which you get for non-combat interactions, and combat points, which you get for combat interactions. Combat points are spent on anything related to do with combat. Non-combat points are spent on everything else.
Your
Yeah,
personality
Talking
and
with people.
physical attributes.
Wait, it
Possibly
can be
first
used
aid,
for
we could
combat,
probably
right?
fudge that. What?
It can be used for combat, right?
The personality points?
Yes.
No.
No?
Nothing to do with combat. They're like the stuff outside of just hacking and slashing.
So both are mutually exclusive, but what about things like, first aid?
First aid, if you could probably make an argument that it falls like somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
I'm willing to accept arguments like that. So yeah, first aid you can probably get with either.
Alright.
Oh, okay then. I didn't.
First
I
aid
didn't,
has come up a lot this
I
time.
didn't know that
Yeah.
because they put that in a pole arm skill.
Okay, retcon that, Oozle.
In
I mean,
I-
now you can use this
your
week to do
defense,
it. and-
Oozle, he did
get it
say
out.
that we could use them for either.
Yeah,
Did
that's
I?
what I
After
heard.
last session.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I did that.
Oh, well, I made a mistake.
Say
So
that.
good point then.
Either.
All right, I'll correct it later.
Okay.
Anything else, or just the 1 point in each?
1
One
point
in
each.
each. And we have to make up new goals now.
Okay, I
Session
have
will
my
normally
goal.
average about 3 points.
A session?
yeah.
Oh, jeez. How many points for FP?
I think it's 3 per fatigue point.
Can I spend, like, character and CP on it, just so I can get one more?
Wait, what do you mean character? No.
I have 2 character points and I have 1 non-spent point from character creation,
Mhm.
and then 2 and 1 on each.
Spend that non-spent point from character creation because it doesn't like carry over.
Oh, it doesn't? I don't.
No, it would. Never mind. That's silly. Never mind. It would.
Yeah, like
It'd be like training that you're only partially complete, or yeah, that all makes sense.
Speaking of training, do we
Yes.
get training from our jobs that we had?
Yes. So you guys have training as in blacksmithing, equal to 7 days working there, 8 hours a day.
With the teacher or without?
I'm gonna say it's with a teacher, so you get 56 hours towards blacksmithing.
Okay.
If you guys are all working in the same place, otherwise it'd be like carpentry maybe if you wanted to work at a carpentry shop.
Would there be any scribe jobs?
Mm,
Or writing
probably
stuff?
not like easily obtained.
Okay.
what can I
Anyways.
get for 2 character points? Like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Any
Anyways.
skill at all.
What do you mean any skill?
Any skill. You can put 1 or 2 points into a skill if you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
can I
guess it
put
ends
like
our
1 or 2
session,
points
so
into
I think
yeah.
here and get
Yeah,
more
I'm gonna stop
words?
the recording now, I guess.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Alright, cool.
Uh,
Yeah.
Thanks for